upstairs possibly, or was in there. I don't know. Easy to spot. Bit of wash. Looks like we're live. Oh Christ! Oh, good. Hello, Liam. First one to join. I better put this on quiet, better I? Get on silent. And Marie, Scott. Yeah, so you live. I did no cock-ups this time. Started perfectly with no issues. Hello, I'm assuming the wave is from Amy. If so, we could do with a Bailey update. Frantically typing. Hit the like button once when you join. That'll be great. Thank you all. It'll be a nice, calm, relaxed afternoon compared to the busy weekend. I was knackered. After my little stint, I went within an hour. I was fast asleep. Didn't wake up till about 3:30. So then I went on to Warren's stream to say hello to him. She's good. Thanks. Liver values going back up. Thyroid 2. Oh, brilliant. That's great news. Boom, boom, boom. Have I froze? Yes, I can hear you. I don't think I've frozen. Have I? Anyone else having problems with the screen, or is it just Marie? Boom, 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 boom. Refresh. Who needs to refresh? Oh no, it looks like Marie might need to refresh. Amy says it's fine her end. Hi Chris. Chris is, shall I say. Louise, good afternoon. You been stirring anything, cooking anything nice in the cauldron? Loud and obnoxious as usual. I'm not loud, I'm quiet. I am obnoxious, but I'm quiet. I'm a quiet, obnoxious person. Working out for me. Great. We got a smiley face there for Amy. It's the noise of an email notification popping through. Hi Lorna, glad you could join us. Like I said, I'm planning to be nice and relaxed and easy for the course of today. I can auction.
I don't know that, but I do have a skill you might learn. It's called Relax, my dog.
Alexa, shut up. Don't know what got sparked her up. I think his name was close to that, so I don't know how that happened, but hey. Hi, Javid. As I say, nice and calm and relaxed. I'm not going to be pushing anything upon you. If you want something, you ask for it, we'll do it. As you probably aware from the weekend from Ian's messages, that we're able to auction off anything that's on the site, apart from obviously investments and points and things, but anything else we can auction, as long as we start at the minimum of a third of the going rate. So if there's something that you're particularly after, which is on the site, and you prefer to get it via an auction method, just give me a shout. We'll check the price. We'll start on the 3rd, and you may get yourself a bargain. It's down to you. Same goes with the prints. If someone's after another one of his lovely prints, if there's one there that you can see, make a note of it, details of the artist, and the price is advertised at. And likewise, we can start and do an auction with one of those. If someone's trying to grab a few more towards Christmas, or for just any other special present for somebody, just give me a shout and we'll do that. But failing that, I'm not going to be suggesting things off pat. I'll just follow yourselves as a guide. Nice and easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 14 people, 7 likes. A few of you have not pressed the like button yet. That's understandable, because I'm in the chair, but hey, it'd be nice if you could press it. Anybody, hello Stevie B, anyone got any questions or anything that they think I may have a chance of asking, or if I can't, somebody else on the stream may be able to. So preferably coin related. Harder questions like how many drops of water in the Antarctic Ocean, or how many grains of sand in the Sahara Desert, are ones I don't particularly like answering because they're a little bit tricky. Chris is highlighting that the bins in pounds or coins. Again, there's a long list there of what we're accepting, and included in there, may or may not be, yeah, it is on there, state or park quarters, and any US $half or $1, but basically these are coins. We don't want dollar bills, it's dollar coins, silver dollars. And all coins count as 1, just like a £1 will count as a 1. You can do it in all in coins, all in pounds, or a mixture of some, as long as you know what format is going to be paid in and how many of each. That's happy days. Marie wants me to auction some gin. I don't think I'm allowed to, actually. Pretty sure there's laws to stop me doing that. On the basis I have no idea how old a name is on the screen, and I can't sell alcohol to everyone else. Plus, I think there's all sorts of licensing laws in regards to alcohol. What's this? Sorry, my phone is going to be buzzing loads. We've got separate little groups all set up, and it's just confusing the hell out of me. Right. God, what's that one? I do apologise for this. Oh, Ian says either coins or pounds and no mixing. All right. I thought somebody yesterday bought something and said they were planning to pay 50-50. So I wasn't too sure what I meant. Oh my God, look at that. My son, if one of you two buys and cuts chicken, I'll do as a curry. And if you get chicken, can you buy the other things on the shopping list? No. I'm here for that. So that's about that. Doesn't take much to confuse me. No, it doesn't. It's a bit like how do you keep an imbecile in suspense? I'll tell you tomorrow. Do you like that one? Maybe I've flown over somebody's heads, but I wouldn't have thought so. So nice to see you on, Warren. Your very first comment on there was, doesn't take much to confuse me. So first comment is slagging me off. That's terrible. Cut me, I bleed. I am human. Well, superhuman, kind of. As much human as a warlock can be. David, Marie, Chris, all of the bandits. Little nod there from Warren to everybody. Join the police, lol. Yeah, I think not. Just better get out of that. Want a man hug? Sounds nice, but knowing you, that'll probably involve very few clothes and lots of goose fat, so probably not. I'll pass, but thank you for the very kind offer. You sound like something from Marvel. Yeah, well, to be fair, apart from the Batman film, which had Heath Ledger in as a Joker, all the rest of the DC is pretty pants. I'm definitely a Marvel, and you'll find anyone who's likes the films tends to be one or the other, and I'm definitely Marvel. Yeah, the Thing. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that yet. Seen it advertised, looking good. Stevie School Holidays. Was that Popcorn King, Stevie? What are you trying to suggest that Stevie's here solely because he's no longer needs to be at school this week because he's on half term? Possibly. Stevie, did you count up at any stage how many Gruffalos you're due? Because I went through some of the listings yesterday. Some of my order numbers. I'm all due a Gruffalo packaging, Gruffalo coin, Gruffalo packaging, coin, 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 coin. And then I bought 3 Gruffalos at the beginning of the auctiony thing or whatever. I think that's Gruffalos and packagings. So that looks like I'm going to be getting 8 coins, 5 packagings. You'll do 10. I'm humbled. I've got hardly anything then. That's all right. You were definitely a sucker for the Gruffalo. With COA, yeah. And he's done more jazzy ones, hasn't he? I don't know what double my last ones. Like half the size of A4 and look a lot more certificate like, or posher than the letters that came out with the pizzas. All much of a mucksters, they all say relatively the same thing. Disney afternoon. Boom, 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 boom. Nearly into November. And the month after, in a few days' time, we'll be able to say next month is Christmas. That's scary. But when we can get into December, we can say next month, that's a warm mint. That'll be fun. I think several beers will be supped. A few gins sampled. Chloe, I can't believe I've got 21 bandits on at this time of day. Should we all gainfully employed, or I suppose Jeremy Kyle no longer on TV. I've got about 8 episodes of Jeremy Kyle I had on record, which I've never watched yet, and I've been saving them. I just hope to God they aren't repeats, and I'll not delete them. They're glass in the glass. Only 3 more presents to buy for Christmas. Well done, Marie. I'm similar. I start buying Christmassy stuff about January. And throughout the course of the year, if I find a nice bargain, which I think is going to be good and suit somebody down to the ground, I'll pick it up. Little by little over the course of the year saves you having a big hit come Christmas. Hi, RJ. Just a quick look in. It's back to work for you. Okay. Marie will lose tomorrow for a few days as back in work. Many condolences there, Marie. My first doctor has decided I'm unfit to continue. Probably mainly down to my medication and my pain levels, but I tend to go through. What's that? You shouldn't have bothered, Steve, but thank you. Oh, yeah, the gifts. Yeah, of course. Start buying presents the night of Christmas to Selstar. Yeah, good plan. It's the ones who just wait until the end of November or beginning of December I cannot understand. The ones that run through town like headless chickens, hold on to bag after bag, and then they find out that come the Christmas festivities, they're skinned. It is a little bit daft. John did so well to get through his grade near him. I certainly did. And like I said in that comment, Richard, he can probably kick your butt now. I just find it funny with my nephew. He's I don't know, 5th Dan black belt or something like that, but he was a black belt when he was 14 or something, and he's about 6'2". And I can't remember, I was taking the mickey out of him about something or other. And he said, yeah, but I could put my hand through that wall. I went, yeah, then you have to find the plaster. What good would that do you? Nice, he was dedicated to it. He's now a very good artist. Yeah, you can try too, right? But how big is John now? Is he too big to put in a microwave? They tend to grow so quick, don't they? You have to find a cupboard underneath the stairs. Do a Harry Potter special. Oh, look at that. I like to used to leave his until the day before. He's easy whiskey. His missus usually gets drink. As we go, it just started collecting. We'll get coins. Oh, that's a good one then. So quiet here now, our schools are back. Well, ours have only just finished. They've only just, my daughter's on their first day of half term. I don't know why they scattered around throughout the course of the year like that across the country. I know, because how many people are going to go away in October abroad? So it's not as if they're spreading it out to save travel companies, conning the hell out of us by doubling their prices come the summer holidays, because they do it all the time anyway. John, small and compact, but tough as nails, like it. Hi, John. Thank you for joining. Right. If anyone, like I said, if anyone missed it at the beginning, Ian's happy for me to raffle off any print of your choice or any coin from the site of your choice. Just so we'll start on a third of the price. So, and then we'll go up from there. And obviously, if there's nobody bidding against you, then you can get yourself a bargain. If someone bidding against you, then you probably still get yourself a bargain compared to buying it direct from the site. So it's a win-win for yourselves, really. But I can't go off and on from the feed to the Great British Coin Hunt's website to kind of check on things, because I know that for certain I'll just screw things up and probably crash the feed. So if there's something that you picked out, let us know exactly what it is, what the name of the artist is, or the coin, or whereabouts it is, and if there's a number per se in regards to a coin or like packaging or something like that you're after, let us know, and one of our mods can quickly then double check, and then we can crack on with that. But like I say, it's going to be nice, chilled and relaxed, so I'm not going to be pushing out. We can just chew the cud, and if there's any questions anyone has been coin related, if I can't answer it, hopefully RJ can. If RJ can't, hopefully Warren can, and vice versa across the board. There's enough of us on here. Now we should be able to do it like a Q&A and help people in regards to any questions or concerns they may have. Hello, Judith. Welcome to this afternoon's chill out session. Everyone says I'm normally too intense and loud, so I'm going to be really chilled and quiet and calm. I never get stressed about anything anyway, but let's just chill. In so much as today, in regards to any kind of like charity, I'm not aware of any specific one that we're looking at this week, but I am aware that we're looking at, or Ian's looking at changing the super chat feature into being a bit like a top-up wage for the coin jockey. Therefore, please do not super chat anything to me. And I think that'll probably be the same for most other people, because it has implications for some in regards to benefits. And I certainly have no intention of asking people to put their hand in the pocket to put something towards me. I'm not on for that reason, and that would be daft. So yeah, Chris has just confirmed that all donations will go to CJ's, and I can confirm that no, CJ is classed as a registered charity, and probably no CJ would want any donations being made. Therefore, it would be counterproductive for some and detrimental to all, probably. I think it seems idea with the best of intentions, and what a big heart he has, but I think it's not well thought out, and it certainly hasn't been floated for consultation, as it were. I think most of us kind of watched that video and did the same reaction to me, because I went, no bloody way, at the screen, and my kids were so concerned they looked around. Lighty said he's sent an email, updated one regarding this, unless you've just sent it, Lighty. I've already read the one that you sent. Let me double check across. Hopefully I won't crash this stream by looking just as an email. It's not as if I'm going onto a website and flicking through different pages. So I should have a quick skegs. No. So yeah, the one that you sent, Warren, I've already read. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. This is something which hasn't come through, or has come through in a different format, like a text message or something. As far as I'm concerned, RJ, whilst I think we appreciate Ian's gesture, yeah, it's a big heart thing. I'd be surprised if anyone will be asking for it. I think that's spot on. I think it was not something which has come out. I just think that Ian, like he does, he has a mind that works at a million miles per hour, and he's bouncing from one idea to the other. And he thought that would be a good one, but probably should have run it past us and asked for feedback on it before coming out with it. Because I don't think any of us would want it. As far as I'm concerned, if they are doing any form of payment, then it should be through the admin channel, and that way Google stroke YouTube aren't creaming off 30% of whatever it is anyway. That is ridiculous. What I'm saying, it's good that he echoes my views, and it seems to be the same views of RJ as well. So please, please, please do not super chat anything, because we wouldn't know where the hell it's going. I certainly wouldn't be taking it, and it's not a case of we've arranged for anything to go specifically through to any form of charity at the current moment in time. So we would be just an admin nightmare of having some cash super chatted and us not knowing what the hell to do with it. So don't do that. Thank you. If you wish to do something like that, then you'd be better off putting an extra couple of quid in when you buy this year's poppy. So when you're picking up your poppy from the supermarket tills or by a cellar or wherever you find the poppies, you want to put an extra couple of quid in there. Happy days, that's for the British Legion. And everyone talks about World War One. Most of these are already dead. World War Two, most of these are already dead. I think nearly all of World War One are dead now. But people seem to forget that the British Legion is there for soldiers across the board, not just the ones who fought in the two main conflicts that we're aware of. We've got a lot of soldiers who've got PTSD and things from doing Iraq and Afghanistan and Northern Ireland and Kosovo and you name it. So the Legion helps all of them. So that is a good one. But yeah, don't super chat. Does anyone want anything to be rolled? If anyone would like a print that they're after, if they let us know. I am open to donations of Von Zacapa. I understand that's a very nice rum. Is that right, Warren? I'm old school. I'm cheap, and I'm a Captain Morgan spiced if I drink rum. But I think Von Zacapa is one of the creme de la cremes, I believe. Certainly seems to be your best friend over the course of the weekend. That was a joke. Well, I know it's a bloody joke, but is Von Zacapa rum? That was my question. Was it a bourbon or what is it? So I suppose not many people would know Malfi unless they see my supply. They don't know that Malfi is a gin. But Lonza Kappa is not a name that I've come across before. It's gorgeous, but 50, 60 quid a bowl. Whoa! You kidding? You didn't touch it that weekend, and it is rum, right? Okay. Yeah, no, I just spent most of the weekend crashing, I suppose. I was either typing on the feed, doing a bit on filming or whatever on the feed, or asleep on a settee, or horrendous amount of hours. Doesn't get sold in shops here. Oh, it's an import sort of bottle, is it? I like Webinar 60 quid a bottle. Yeah, I am. That is far, far, far less than 60 quid a bottle. I think you get a full litre for less than 30. But I'd be interested to know how much. I'm going to have a look at that when I get a chance, because I never thought Amazon for alcohol until I was trying to get hold of a Robin of Locksley, and then found out that I couldn't find it anywhere in any shop. But when I typed it into the Amazon, it popped up with loads of them. My bonus 30 quid, and I cried that. Lovely's Clementine. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, if you are looking at booze, if you're on Amazon Prime as well, so it's next day delivery, definitely look at Amazon. Yeah, what's the next coin? Here we go. Let's get coin related rather than booze. Lorna, you can choose anything from Ian's site that you're interested in and you want to add to your collection. You let us know what it is. One of the mods can quickly check it, and once we get it, we can then whack it up. Opening bid at a third of the listed price to start off with. I go to Aldi and I'm not posh. Good. I don't like posh girls, Louise. That sounds perfect. I do little a lot, but I tend only to buy wine from there. They buy the booze from there. Yeah, Amazon, next day delivery. I don't like shopping all that much. It's a lot of hassle. Not to auction was the question. What's the next coin people want? Well, probably the next coin that is available. For me, the next ones I'm going to be buying is going to be the Wallace and Gromit as soon as they're launched. I'll obviously need to get several of them, and I'll probably pick up the silver version as well. And then, of course, we've got Snowman. I've just actually bought some 50p's for this year. If you are after them, and they did some nice ones up. Those are the ones that. Hang on. Bish, bash, bosh. Right. That's last year's 2018 Gibraltar. It's a bit like that. Same picture of Father Christmas to some degree. Just you got the entire body of him, not just torso upwards. And there's a little dog in the picture as well. Let me quick that together. So much crap. A bit of a kleptomaniac. No, that's that one. What was that? Oh, there we are. One of these. Last year's one. Also do the silver version, but this is a Cooper nickel. So this is in most people's reach as opposed to the silver one. This is a coloured Cooper nickel one. Comes in this beautiful card. Bish bash bosh. A little bit of detail in there. Merry Crimbo, and obviously certificate of authenticity on the back. 7,500. This year they're doing 8,500, and they're also doing the same as they did last year as well, of making the plain silver one looking like a Christmas decoration. So it's not plain silver, the plain cupronickel one as part of a Christmas tree decoration, which is a nice little touch. They're all roughly the same amount of dosh. Haven't announced the silver version on that yet, but they have brought out the card version and the Christmas tree decoration, and that's Pobjoy Mint. Pobjoy. If you go into Pobjoy Mint and you search engine it, you can just buy them from there. You had new coins that can be used. Any British territory, yeah, any British territory, 10, 20, and 50 pence, and any American coin being state or park quarters, and $half and silver dollars. So the silver, the coins, not a dollar bill. Do you sell a Santa one on the card? Yeah, I've got some listed on my eBay right now. Have you heard of Gibraltar Cancer Research 50p's? I haven't heard of those. Doesn't necessarily mean they aren't right. They may well be about. I wanted to order one off him, but it's sold out. I don't do eBay. I will mirror whatever I've got on eBay, and I'll put them on my website within the next couple of days, maybe. And once I've done that, I'll let you know on the next feed once I've done it. Chris, yes, inhaler breast cancer, I believe. Haven't seen the coin. I'm doing a £2 breast cancer coin. Oh, that's nice. I bought a set of their coins recently-ish. What to do with them? Too many coins everywhere. It's a bloody nightmare. That. Oh, I can't find it now, but one was definitely or Calpe House, House, which is like a trust that they have, and that's where they kind of get people can stay or whatever, or it's like a halfway kind of place between transferring people over to the UK for surgery, medical procedures. So it's maybe put your link in where possible. Yeah, we'll do. I just need to do a few photographs to duplicate the listing, so I can probably get it done within the next 24 hours, and I'll let you know maybe. But if you're after the new ones, which are really nice, then if you get onto Pobjoy Mint, you'll be able to buy the 2009 ones at cost, as opposed to the markups I added to them. I'm just being honest with you there. I've ordered 4 of the colour cards coins and 2 of the plain cupronickel Christmas tree decoration type. I haven't ordered more than that. There's 8,500 of each, I believe, available. Alaman Post Office told me new Christmas 50p. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Thank God for that. Alaman Christmas 50p's are my favourite. There is some really pricey Gibraltar ones and affordable ones, the same as Alaman, but Alamans will I kind of cut my teeth on, as it were. So I know all of these coins immediately, the years, the names, the costs, whereas I've never managed to spread that sort of knowledge to pick up the same from Gibraltar. Not Gibraltar, from, Gibraltar, all the early ones. But some of these are quite costly as well. They've been producing a lot, though, 2017 and 18s, which is why there's a backlog. There we go. Julie's just ordered her Gibraltar Christmas coin. Good girl. Yeah, I've got got an email today from Pobjoy, and I went bing straight on there, and I think it was about 100 quid I spent in total. Because when you actually see the prices on the store, that's not including the tax or whatever they add when you get into the checkout, so it goes up a little bit more. But I know I spent £100 and a few pennies or whatever for 4 of the coloured versions and 2 of the just plain cheaper nickel versions. All going well, I'll whack out a couple of each of these, and they'll pay for the lot. All going well. Brexit going to be delayed now. Yeah, well delayed. It's ridiculous. I can't understand why they need to stick a date on it. Even the year, yeah, but that's obvious. It's on the coin. Any coin's it's not going to be a mule, so it's going to have a year on. And if we produce them in 2019 and don't leave till 2020, then so what? No one's going to really whinge and whine that the coin's got a previous year date on it. But if it's the truth of whacking them on for like 31st of October, then that's just foolish. You can't put on dates like that unless you've actually minted them after the fact. Yeah, 31st of Jan at least now. Yeah, they granted that extension, but they said they're happy to come back to the table should always get things through beforehand. I can't imagine that. Can't say what Lou's just put up on the stream, but I'm sure you can all read it, and I agree 100%. It has dominated the news for every single blooming day for about 6 months. Wouldn't mind, but they've had several years to do it. And all of a sudden it catches them up and bites them on the ass at the end. It's like our resourcing departments of work. They always seem to be really shocked that Christmas comes on the 25th of December. They hadn't planned for that. Just the same as New Year's Eve staffing levels and New Year's Day. They never planned for that either. They always seem to think, oh, whoops, and then it all goes beat-on. Well, they do staff massively for the disorders on the New Year's Eve, and then they don't staff enough for New Year's Day, which is when we have to deal with all of the drunken imbeciles once they've sobered up. So that's when we need more staff probably than the night before. Now it's time to bring them out because they'll release in January. Number one, no one has any money left, especially as Mad Bandy's going to the mint. Yep, well, now it's time to bring them out anyway, if you ask me. It's going through, and if it doesn't go through, then whatever they are, they will be a bit more collectible. I can't see why not, but if they bring them out, are they going to release them into circulation? I think they will with these ones. But they could bring them out on the basis that they aren't going to release them into circulation like they don't release anything else into blooming circulation. Well, I'm saying he's never been European, always been English. Yeah, I think how we all voted in regards to the referendum is down to ourselves and our consciences, but I think if there was another one, I probably would vote differently. That's a spider, I hate spiders. You have a referendum, and that's fine unless you don't really agree with it. Then you have another referendum until you get the answer you want. That's not for a referendum. Costs a lot to organise a countrywide vote. We did it. We got an answer. Some people might not like the answer, but the answer was the answer, and there wasn't any kind of precursors in there prior to the vote of it must be 2/3 or more. So yeah, it may have been close, may have been just over, and some people may have changed their mind, but in reality, is it what it is? Yeah, it's just obvious whatever we cast a vote for isn't honoured as usual. Yeah, always said never join, but too late to leave. My mum said she remembers vividly the voting to join or not to join back in 73 or whatever. But I think they voted thinking of having the kind of free trade and everything else. I don't think anybody who voted back in the early 70s expected us to be told that our bananas aren't bendy enough and we shouldn't be eating cocktail crisps and then having trade wars in regards to whether you're going to have a Melton Mowbray pork pie bill made anywhere apart from Melton Mowbray. It all turned into a bit of a joke. We didn't join in order to be told what to do by Brussels. So I'm just clearing all these things because they seem to be flying and I haven't got time to read them. So let's just clear all these messages and I'll be into that. Now I can read them all at the end. God almighty, there's a lot of messages. You want to claim your petrol money back and going to the polling station. Yeah, I don't think they'll pay you for that, will they? Anyway, we have digressed. You're going to start calling me Ian if we keep on talking about Brexit. And Brexit gives me an awful stomach churning sensation. And Somerset lost a lot of apples because they were too small. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Although, happily being in Somerset, that had just gone straight to the Thatcher's factory and been turned into cider. So, jobs are good. Yeah, it is ridiculous. But we got coins. Let's go into coins. We got Wallace and Gromit coming out very soon. Wallace and Gromit, I suspect, will not be released into circulation. They've done 2 Paddingtons this year. I can't imagine they're going to do another one. This will be maximising cash again, no doubt. 10 quid here, 10 quid there, and obviously to the preferred partners, change checking that, 450 left, right, and centre. But we got to buy them because we know that they're going to go up in value, and if we can't get them any other way, we're going to have to get them from there. Correct problem, Magna Carta says we'll always govern our own nation. Yeah. Unless, of course, we're told there'll be different ways to do things by Brussels. I think there's too many people employed by the European Commissions. Too many quangos and too many rules. And I think it's damaging for trade, but the idea of putting customs labels on everything that we're sending anywhere we're in Europe also appalls me. I'm just glad that right now I stopped doing any selling on eBay or my shop outside of the UK, just to make it a bit easier for packaging purposes and save me having people say he's gone missing when in reality he probably hasn't. They're trying to get it for free. There we go. As Warren says, Louise should be able to tell us if he's wrong in regards to the Magna Carta when she was there when King John signed it. I believe she was King John's secretary for a while. Was that true, Louise? Or were you just flying over on your broom? Oh, look at that. Gonna kick you in yet. Ooh. I assume that's nose, because knob begins with a K. And I don't know what my door handle's done to you anyway, so it can't be that. Right, we've digressed a lot, haven't we? So, who reckons the next snowman's going to be much different to the existing one? Disney's come up with some auctions. Jane Austen, 2 quid, and maybe polar print. I got some of these prints. All these things here. Right, let's go that one. So give me a few seconds to check a few things out. Do with that. Thought I put it in that. Disney. Is this the one you're referring to? As a Mummy and Baby Polar Bear? Isabel Brent? Yes, excellent. Right. Can one of the mods find out what the price is for the Isabella Brent Mummy and Baby Polar Bear one? And we can start doing one of those auctions, and Disney will be able to, in all likelihood, get her sold out. Oh, whoops. In regards to that, Chris, I think they're all listed as individuals. I think you'll be able to click one and say sold out, and that's the likely number, the limited edition number. Then there'll probably be another one with the next corresponding limited edition number. Are they all sold out, or is one available? I know the one I've got is sold out, Chris, because I've got it. It's about the entire list of them. Disney, did you check? Were any shown as being available? All sold out. All right. So, pity is one I managed to be able to show on the camera and we can't do. Disney's just going to have a quick check as well, in case you can find one lurking around somewhere else. Two of these things. I've got some, I think they're $29.99 each, but don't quote me on it. Cheers, Stevie. Don't worry about checking your receipt right now. We just need to quickly find out whether there's any available first. Chris has had a look and he can't find any which is still open. I'm just wondering whether any in the list of Isabella Brents may be out of sequence. I may have jumped on after the leopard or the elephant or something. The elephant's quite nice as well. $89.95. Number 8 is available. Disney, the price for these is shown as $89.95. So if I'm going to auction one, I'm going to have to start at a third of that. So it'll be a starting price of £30. Are you interested in that? Oh, $79.85. That changes it somewhat. Makes my math a little bit harder, but I'll say 26 and that's close enough. All right, so number 80. Disney, if you're happy, opening bids 26, and I have a strong suspicion with the amount of people that are currently online that if we go for that 26, see where coins. That's good. Who's the artist? It's Isabella Brent. Disney say number 80 is available, and that's shown as a cost of 79.85. So thrown away £2, and rounding that to opening bid of 26 quid. That's good. Looks like coins with the COAs have been ordered will be getting sent out sooner than usual, so it's going to be a little bit expedited, that's the word. And the Gruffalo from the Mad Weekend should be getting sent out by the end of this week. Yeah, 79.95 in USC, brilliant. In which case, Disney, if you want to make an opening bid of 26 or more, if you do more, then you'd be daft, but you can do more if you wish. But 26, and unless there's a flurry of bids flying in after yours, we'll be looking towards doing a countdown relatively quickish, and you may be able to secure your mummy and baby polar bear. 2 different prices showing on. God, that makes things easy. Well, as always, we're always just like in the shop, we'd have to go in there. Ah, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got to start at a third of the price, and I was starting 26 pence. Nice storm. Don't think I'll wash her in though. Jane Austen, £2. Do we have those on the site still? £2 Jane Austens. Obviously, these aren't ones that are being released. These will just be like the change checker ones. I don't think I'll have them in packaging either. Disney, are you still interested in the Jane Austen? If we can find that, again, that will be opening at a third of the price. Like you say, no, we don't have any at all. All right. I got all excited thinking we could get 2 things that somebody wanted to bid on, and one of them will be too pricey, and the other one isn't in stock. Well, like I said, I'm pretty chilled regardless. No problem, Disney. Right. Let me quickly read any of these early ones I've missed out unless I was distracted. What we got? Dun, dun, dun. That's cool. What about Thomas Cook holiday? Yeah. Makes you wonder about the poor buggers that got stranded overseas, and then they talk about flying them back and all that. How many of those didn't have holiday insurance and ended up getting absolutely spammed by the hotels in order to pay a fortune to stay put for an extra couple of days until they could be on a flight back? Few people would have had an extra couple of days holiday thinking happy days. Others, it would have been bloody hell on earth for, I would have thought. That's empty. Yep. Lovely flavour, mango, gorgeous. Everyone's gone quiet. Like I said, I'm always quiet. I'm always, a bit shy, a bit reserved. Don't say much. Wouldn't say boo to a goose. I am not going to bore you by showing you any of my coins unless you particularly want to see some, because that's a little bit tedious. So unless somebody comes up with a topic of conversation, I might just lead you off down a tangent, and you don't want to go where half my tangents go. Sorry, look for the new laptop. Oh, you're shopping online at the same time. Don't blame you. Last I heard, one person stuck in Tunisia only had flight compensation for package. Yeah, I think a lot of people were gobsmacked, but it was intriguing that there was absolutely no kind of talk leading up to Thomas Cook's collapse. So he was, not Thomas Cook, Thomas Cook. There was no kind of leading up talk about him being in dodgy jeopardy or having financial troubles. It's just a case of boom, crash, gone. That's amazing. I can auction it. Auction price would be a third of the book price, which means unless there's very strong competition, you'll be able to get it a few squid cheaper. Getting up to towards Crimbo, having a few squid cheaper is always better. Did you spend your 2,000 voucher? What 2,000 voucher? Our government, the only one that did not help Thomas Cook. Yeah, I understood if they were given a few extra days, they may have rescued it. But that's the same with the football club, wasn't it, Bowie? Although it looks like Bowie may have a get out of jail free card, but that's not certain yet. Oh, right, get you now. Sweet holiday booked, lovely. Been nice. What you need now is a plane, a hotel. All their planes are just grounded. I'm surprised no one swooped in and kept them as a flight. I thought someone would have been changing the outside paintwork livery straight away on them. They'd have been swallowed up by one of their competitors. Second-hand plane's got to be a lot cheaper than the brand new one. Actually, Iron Maiden's fun man. He flies his own 747, Bruce Dickinson. That's a way to go on a world tour. Flying a plane covered in Iron Maiden posters, painted beautifully on, and have your lead singer do the piloting. Also near very close to being an Olympic class fencer as well. What's a holiday? Not been away since 2000. I haven't been abroad for a hell of a long time. Last time I went abroad, last two times I went abroad, I think it was work related. I had a couple of meetings in Northern Ireland, and I was a keynote speaker at a couple of conferences, one in Sweden and one in Denmark. The government flew me over, put me up for me to waffle on a bit. Do I need to book the Mint, or is it pay on the door? Book it. I haven't got around to ringing Premier Inn and booking my accommodation there yet, or working out which train I'm going to catch, but I have booked the Mint tour already. You go onto their website, a visitor, whatever, blah, blah, blah. or visit, you can then be taken through a little series of things where you pick the date, pick the time. We've all gone for 1 o'clock thus far on the Saturday the 25th, and you basically just pay less than 20 quid, and that's that. Stelos has bought them all. Oh, has he? I'm not surprised. Yeah, his company grew from him being a bit of an entrepreneur and jumping around. Is anyone doing 2 days? Premier in full weekend? I don't think so. Yeah, EasyJet. I think most of us are. Well, I think Ian's going to be going down on the Thursday, possibly with Scott, and staying the Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Coming back sometime on the Sunday. I'm going down on the Friday like I did last time. Then is beers in the evening on the Friday. Saturday mint. We don't know whether they have any, going to have A to Zs in the tills then, but if they are, we'll be rinsing them. Probably in on the Friday night and Saturday night. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, home. Do you mean you're there Friday and Saturday and then home on the Sunday? Or you're there Friday night and going home on a Saturday, Warren? 2 days in a minute. Yeah, I'm not booking the second day. It's basically, I'll see what's available on the first day. If the strike your own, etc., is good, then yeah, I'll get myself in whatever they've got free on the Sunday. They will have free slots on different tours. I won't need to book up miles in advance. I would be able to just take up a vacancy. So if the strike your own is good, all the tills full of A to Zs, then yeah, I will rinse it again on the Sunday before I head on back. Chris is Friday to Monday, everything booked. Happy days. Travel Friday, stay Friday night, stay night, travel home Sunday. Yeah, so yeah, Friday night, Saturday, doing the same as me then, Warren. Yeah, arrive on a Friday. Family in for beers next door in the kind of beef feet or whatever it is. Tour Saturday and potentially the mint on and on the Sunday again before going home. Strike Your Own Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, I think Strike Your Own Wallace and Gromit is as from tomorrow. Whether that is still Strike Your Own, I doubt it. Because Wallace and Gromit is going to be stamped 2019. If it's still Strike Your Own 25th of January, Wallace and Gromit, then those are going to be rare ones like the Isaac Newtons. I would have thought that they'll change that probably in December. I reckon they wouldn't have Wallace and Gromit for longer than a month. December they may change back to any old £2 or 50p. But by that stage they should also be producing the snowman that they've advertised. So I have no idea what's going to be knocking around when we get there in January. How much was it a pint you banned? It's reasonable. It wasn't that bad. Got to bear in mind it's in Wales. No disrespect to people in Wales, but not many people want to go to Wales unless they absolutely have to. Mainly because it's for the Welsh people and valleys and glens and coal and lamb, but not a great deal much. Cardiff's great for night times, but what's the name of the place? Swansea, blooming awful. Every time I've been to Swansea, it's been shut. I've got some family living outside of Swansea. When we go down to see them, yeah, we even they tend to go shopping to out of town retail parks, or they go through to Cardiff. I don't think many people like Swansea town centre all that much. Lantriston is obviously middle of blooming nowhere. I think most of the Premier Inn's business is from people visiting the mint. So on that basis, they don't want to be putting them off by being outrageous. Yeah, Lighty, you're Kent. So Kent is the Garden of London, as I always call it, not the Garden of England. Your prices have always been quite comparative, not far off the mark. It's cheaper than that. Definitely cheaper than that. The prices I paid for beer when I was there was similar to what I'm paying now in Bath or Bristol. So it's not a problem at all. Can you walk from the Premier into the Mint? No, you can't. It's a shortage taxi journey. The taxis are quick and easy, and it'll always be full taxis. So it's only clubbing in a couple of quid each way, really. There is a hotel nearer to the Mint where you probably can, but there'll be very few people staying there. So I would suspect most of us are at the Premier Inn because the facilities are better and you've got like the decent kind of pub stroke restauranty thing. Literally a couple of meters away, it's next door. The Premier Inn itself doesn't have their own kind of like kitchen, restauranty area. So if you are buying like a meal deal when you're booking in, your meal deal is to actually get at the pub next door. I think it's a beef eater or something like that. But yeah, that's fine. Food's fine and the beer's good and reasonable. Not overly. Garden of England mates, do not abuse Kent. We're all Tunbridge Wells. Yeah, right. I've been to Kent a lot. I did my early army in Kent. Yeah, I'll say no more on that. Warren, slime a hip flask. Yeah, hip flask is always good. Coke. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Stevie B. If you're doing Coke, Scott Donaldson doesn't drink booze, or if he does, he doesn't drink it often. All the time he was drinking Coke. And when you can get a Coke, or you can pay a little bit more for bottomless or unlimitless Coke. So he was buying basically one drink and having it refilled by them for free all night long. So if you've got a hip flask to make that Coke a little bit more spicy, then happy days. It's going to be cheap as chips for you. Warren and Chris, I know you're probably getting your messages every few milliseconds like here, but if anyone's actually after me reading any of them, because I'm just cancelling off or clearing for me to read later at 10, you'll need to send a text to me because I'm not paying any attention to them, because if I'm doing that, then I'm being rude and ignoring everyone on the screen, which is a bit wrong. Ew, yeah. Oh, God. I think I can't I? I mean, supping tea, but why not? I was just about to crack open a nice cold one, but I didn't have any in the fridge. So I just got to wait now for them to get cold. Not getting any yet. What's that? Well, any of these WhatsApp messages, there's a stream of the things. They're going on forever. 23 since I've been. What's the date? Friday to Monday, please, for the Mint, and what's the hotel? Okay, the Friday is the 24th January. Saturday 25th. You can probably work out the rest. And the hotel is the Premier Inn at Llantrissant. There is only one Premier Inn in Llantrissant, so it should be easy. And I'll just make a note for myself actually to make my booking today. And me, like Warren, and like a lot of people, will be booking the Friday night and Saturday night. My train will probably be an open ticket return on the Sunday, which means I can catch any one, which means depending on what strike your own it is and whether I want another one, and whether I can continue to rinse their tills again. Bearing in mind I've got rid of a hell of a lot of my A to Z's in buying things from Ian recently, so he's got a lot of them. I've got another 38 there, no, 44 there to post onto him as well. So yeah, I could do with a few more. Depending on that, depends whether I hit the mint again. To get actually into the mint experience and all that, you pay your tour fee or whatever. But to just enter the mint, and to the left you got the shop area, and that's where you can get your A to Z's from potentially if they're still doing them. To the right you got the canteen area. To walk into there and buy from the shop or sit down and have a coffee, none of that costs a penny. You don't pay to enter the Royal Mint, you pay for the tour. So even if the strike your own isn't enough that I want to be bored again doing a tour again, I may still go in there on my way to the train station just to rinse the tills if possible. But I suspect that they may well have stopped doing the A to Z's a long time before January. But we will find out when we get there. Right, 21 people on, 18 likes, thank you kindly, and very few people talking on the stream. If anyone has a coin that they wish to be on auction for the third of the list price, give me a shout, let me know what it is, and we'll list it, and you can hopefully get yourself a bargain. And payment can be made in coins or in pounds, whichever you prefer. But like I say, I'm not going to suddenly just come up with things and say this is what's on offer, this is what we're bidding on, because I'm not going to have any auction fall flat in its face unless there's an appetite for a particular coin or print or something from the website. Then we'll just chill like we are doing. It's a pity I can't play you some nice chilling vibes or a bit of muse, even better. But I'm pretty sure that's against YouTube's rules and regs. Well, I could get my daughter to play piano. I think everyone will recognise that. Everyone nodded off tired from the weekend. Yeah. Everyone who's done this kind of live streaming will know that it is tiring. It does kind of take it out of you. I only did 3 hours, but I was absolutely hanging afterwards. I know I was watching from 12 until I did my bit and then took part for a little bit afterwards, but then I just crashed on the settee. I thought I'd have an hour's snooze, but I didn't wake up till about 3:30. Shows how knackered I was. And I wasn't really heavily medded up at that time either, so. I have a topic we can discuss. Give me about 5 minutes. Okay, Warren? Well, talking about topics, what has a hazelnut in every bite? Sportshare. Topping bars, love them. Bit of nougat, bit of hazelnuts. Do you like my chocky? Well, try not to eat it now because I'm too fat already. Although, try not to eat. I'll still put on weight. Don't know how it works. Marie's listening as she gets dressed. Okie chokie. See, I'm being really nice and polite and everything. I'm not saying any lurid comments there. I'm just saying, fine, that's nice. Boom, 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 boom. Where's Louise? She hasn't spoken for a while. You putting some frogs and some lizard eyes in your cauldron? You got a nice little brew being made there. Nearly your best night of the year, isn't it, Louise? 3 days' time, you can go out on your broom and no one will give you a second glance. But are they still called topics? Yes, they are. They're one of the ones that kept their name. and I found some retro marathons. I don't know whether I've got any left or whether I ate them all. I've probably eaten them all. I probably ate them all. A good little sales pitch that was by Mars. They decided to put some of their Snickers in retro packaging of marathon, and I wouldn't normally have picked up a couple for them, but because it said marathon, I was in like a ferret. First diabetics are down to 2 bars of chocolate a day now. Ooh, I don't think I do 2 a week, but chocolate isn't for leaving alone. Well, I like toffee as well and licorice, but unfortunately, I think everything I like is predominantly about 90% sugar. So I'm gonna have to try and calm down on that. I'm eating a lot of biltong now as well. That's all right. That's pure protein. Tasty, particularly you get a chili biltong. Chocolate isn't for leaving it alone. Well, it depends on the size of chocolate. There you go, Marie. What about that? Can't eat that in one go. What's that? 390 grams. Big piece of chocolate. I consider these to be fair play on the basis that the advert showed a ballerina eating a pack of these. Chocolate? People? Calm down. More teasers. I've got little tiny bags, which is quite nice. At the moment, vape oils, licorice. Well, I've never tried the vape oil. I do like it, but I'm not too sure whether I'll have a bit of vape oil. Small bar, 1 kilo. That's what you need. Yeah, well, these are tiny little bags. So I don't think these count at all. I do love my Maltesers. Dranglor's going to do ballet. Yep. You should see my pirouette. It's die for. Where is everyone? They're all going really quiet. Yeah. Judy's saying nice on top of a chocolate fudge cake. One of my friend's mothers used to make fantastic meringues. The sort of proper meringue, where it's like chewy in the middle. But a white meringue covered in cream, dotted all over with Maltesers. Loved it. Extremely moorish. Right, Warren's back. Warren did say he may have a topic we can discuss if we gave him 5 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that was about 5 minutes ago. So, Supermod may give us, Lorna wants chocolate now as well. Sorry, but if you go into Sainsbury's, you can buy a big bag of these for £1.60 as it's getting near to trick-or-treating night. And I compared it to the price of the box. And it worked out cheaper. I'm always looking at how much it is per kilo and all that sort of stuff, and then working out whether I'm being conned by some end of aisle display. I can get a cheaper basic price, but it was actually better. And I worked on the basis that when I opened the box, I always finish the box. I'm not one of these half-hearted people who just eats a bit and then puts the lid down and they can't see through to the end. I can see through to the bitter end. No matter how sick I may be feeling, I can still always finish the box. And I'm not just talking about a £1.50 or special offer £1 box. I can do that to the £3 box of Maltesers. Now that is determination, concentration, and skill. There you go, Judith, man after my own heart. Yeah, got to be done. Hey, Lorna's going to go to Sainsbury's and get some. Yeah, £1.60 for the bags, and they work out better than the price of their box. Right. Like he did have something, he was going to throw some thoughts around to open ideas, and then he looks like he needs to go for a toilet break, but he'll be right back. I think that's what his message means. Might not, or it might be. He would have been quicker if he said P, be right back, but he didn't, so yeah. Anyone knows the Andrex puppy? If you could send him around to the house now and whip away all the toilet roll, it would make it a lot more entertaining. He's gone. He'll be back. So where is Louise? She hasn't popped in. She hasn't popped up with any comments. I reckon she is tending her cauldron. I think she's got one of these recipes on the go. She just can't leave. There we are. Last thing she mentioned was in regards to EasyJet buying all the Thomas Cook planes. I think the idea of flight of the Cook, the planes, he might have a spare ephemera to use. Yeah, he can wipe his ass with that, couldn't he? But then in years to come, if it gets pricey, then he'll regret it. But then again, shit happens. Hence my fish. Right. Yeah, I reckon, we're talking about flight, talking about the aeroplanes. I think she's probably gone to all the broom and stuff like that. Make sure it's all right. Oh, Warren's back. That was quick. Hope you flushed. You're the one that said, be right back. Where was I? On the toilet, I think. We were guessing. Time out. I have a feeling time out should be my middle name. Warren, we're all waiting on bated breath. Can you see my bated breath? I'm sitting on it, but I'm waiting on my bated breath. And it's not too comfortable, my bated breath. God, the suspense is killing me. Wait, here we go. Right, so I'm thinking a nice little battle between the day streamers. Nothing serious, nothing costly. There's some kind of a weekly battle coin related, but open to ideas. Ooh, intriguing one. A little battle between the day streamers. Can't we just all meet up after school with some baseball bats? That's normally the way it's done. Frowned upon in polite society, but there you go. Coin related. Well, football hooligans, they throw coins. We could try and stone each other with coins. I could put on my riot helmet, I'll be alright. Open to ideas. Oh, you can check and 5p the furthest. Nice one, Marie. Problem is, you'll never find it once it's been found, would you? Maybe an old style 50p. You got a chance of spotting it. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, that's what the tubers did, didn't they? The coin tubers. They did something like that. You get to see which clicks the click by who got invited to do that and who didn't. I'm trying to brainstorm here. Well, no, 20 quid spend on eBay. That could be quite a good one. Yes, but do not want to copy them. Well, in that case, we can't do what they did then. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you got me thinking now. Unfortunately, my thinking, it goes at a very slow rate. I don't jump. I'm a reflector. So if I do think of something in the sensible line, as opposed to just my normal disgraceful mind, if I think of something sensible, I like to work it through and reflect upon it before I open my mouth in regards to it. Something different and not decided by clicking a link. Need some link is a clear winner. Well, it is something that they've done before, but certainly nothing that any of the day streamers have done. Is we could do a battle of the 50p's ourselves, as it were. We could come up with some scoring points. A bit like what they do when it's like a minus, when Bungle does it, -1 for Benjamin Bunny. We do -1 for Benjamin Bunny, Taylor Peter Rabbit 2017, and any Johnson's Dictionary. And we're going to do some other bonus points and some booby prizes. I'm sure we could all source 100 or quid's worth or 50p's or whatever to do a sort on. All need to be filmed, uploaded, and have the scoring system in place. Alright, yeah, I read that one. 20 quid, you can buy the most pans from eBay. Silly thing, but yeah. Silly forfeits for the losers. As long as it doesn't involve shaving off what little remains of my hair, or getting dressed up in drag. Don't know why he volunteered for that, but I'm looking forward to seeing the result. Sorry, if Chris wants to wear a dress specifically, who are we to judge? Not a sports book. You're more than welcome to dress up in drag. Oh, you are dressed up in drag currently, right? Okay, but that's not for a forfeit, is it? No. All right. Light-hearted and turn to a weekly feature. Like the idea, like the concept. Just don't know how we could do it in regards to Cool. Yeah, I'm sure it does, but you're supposed to be wearing more than just suspenders and a bra, Chris. You're supposed to have outer layers on as well. That's why you're cool. But to be fair, the suspenders are quite flattering. So, yeah. Right. Can anyone else see the little pictures of Chris as well, or is it just me? Well, you can't. You can just see me. Oh, sorry about that. Right. Yeah, no, put on the blouse for God's sake. Come on, man. Right. Exactly. I've no real idea. Just for another scene. Yeah, I think that's something we're going to need to have a think on there, Warren. I'm sure one of us can come up with a doable, sensible concept which is achievable and fit within the timescales that we're looking at. So think on that. I think if anything like this, it's going to take a lot of honesty as well, because people can cheat quite easily. Lots of things. Remember down at Falklands, they used to have between the different locals on across the islands, they used to have the CP radio darts league. It used to be quite funny. They used to throw your darts, playing a darts match with someone from a different island, and you see the honest person scoring 26 on a regular basis, and the other person managing to get 100 on nearly every throw of his darts. I used to think that there was some really good dart players there, or there's some fibbers. Was entertaining though. That's a question for you, Warren, from Lorna, in regards to how Hannah is. I have no clue. I don't know whether you do. Yeah, I think Lou's not currently listening to him, so I think she's away from the stream. She would have bitten in regards to a few of the comments I've made. I was expecting a little bit of a verbal tussle, but we never got one. Yeah, cheating to win a dark comp would be sad, but yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm not saying I was going to. I was just saying it's time to get something which people can have faith in that is reliable and there has been no daft or cheating just for the hell of it. I thought a sealed coin saw would be fine, but then again, the problem is then getting sealed bags, you don't always get them. Oh, my connection's unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Oh, back together again. Don't know why that is. Probably off term. Boom, boom, boom. I'm an hour and a half in, and hardly anyone speaking. No one's after any auctions in particular. Doing stuff on eBay, you would have to record it, so that makes it harder to cheat. Maybe there is a thought. Hello, Polly. Nice of you to join us. Nimbus 2000. Yeah, Halloween is popping up, so she's probably busy. Going up with jinxes and everything else. Why don't the CJs hide a coin in their live stream anytime while they are on GP first to spot it wins? Guess a point. That might be an idea. Week 1, 15 quid, buying silver proof. Yeah, it's doable. Most definitely doable. I have no idea which symbols just came up with Mary, but one looks like a warlock, possibly. Don't know. Tiny little thing. Taking that to a screen is disgraceful, but I've got to do it. Yeah, it looks a bit like a warlock. And then a symbol on a blob. Week 2, buy a particular coin online, 20 quid, not allowed to be on eBay. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Although if you are after buying a coin, not from eBay, I do recommend dragonlordcoins.com. Why not? Free advertising. Covenant signals. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, probably, Chris. Yeah, that probably is. Actually, if anyone had looked closely at them, that's probably put a jinx on them. I might just use a magnifying glass, so I'm doubly jinxed. Buy particular coins. Yeah, it sounds good one. I'm sending it for a light-hearted fun. It's just, yeah, like coming up with it, and like you say, silver proof, that's doable. And then coming up with which particular coin as well. I'm certainly up for a bit of fun like that, no problem. But if you are looking to buy a coin online for 20 quid, not allowed to be on eBay, let me know which coin you're thinking of. I'll make sure I have it on my site. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. Put it to the viewers, big challenges. Sounds good as well. Good. My Yahoo's just flashing all over the place. I mean, what's it? Back in momentarily, just flicking between pages. Trying to with my ultra slow computer. Welcome to the Go Slow 2000, the slowest computer in the known universe. And the universes that aren't yet known. The galaxies. The entire time-space continuum. God almighty, I clicked Yahoo and still nothing's happening. I'll have a swig of tea whilst just thinking about it. Afternoon, Lee. So I'm trying to fight between two pages. So currently he's still stuck on YouTube. Now it's got something else. So I may look distracted because I'm looking at a totally different screen to you. Just opening this in case there's anything. Come on. Definitely need to change this. LinkedIn, Sainsbury's, Westminster Collection. Do we dare to dream? YouTube saying I'm over that. Give it. Rugby's Westminster collection, Do We Dare to Dream? Important collecting announcement. I bet it's not important. This is talking about Wallace and Gromit, which I think is tomorrow. Come on. Come on. What a load of rubbish. Mr. Fraser, on Saturday, England secured their place at the Rugby World Cup final with a thrilling 1970 victory over the All Blacks. I know, I watched it. I now look to next Saturday where the team will play Springboks, blah, blah, blah. So today I'm proud to offer you the England Rugby 2019 finalists commemorative. So a bit of gold-plated bling. So rugby finalists, England and South Africa, International Stadium, Yokohama, 2nd of November 2019. What happens if we win? Are you then going to bring out the winners? A bit of gold-plated tat as well. Available to order now while stocks last. What a crock. That's the sort of stuff that comes out from the London Mint. Something which has no league attender basis and is just a commemorative medal or coin or whatever. Just tat. It's guaranteed a decrease in value and never go up. And the page won't even open. I can't tell you how much the rip-off price is going to be. That's a pity. Come on, open sesame. Bish, bash, bosh. Close down a couple of the pages and see if it speeds it up. Doesn't seem to. Oh, no. Thought you were going to do it for me. Boom, 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 boom. Yay. Right, let's find out how much this bit of tat is going to fleece the unwitting imbecile for. That's the sort of coin people might want to buy if we came second. No one's going to buy it now on the off chance that we win it. And it'll be a totally different coin. It'll be the same coin just with the scores on there, saying England champions. Come on. Sorry about this, peeps. This is taking forever to open because my computer does not like multitasking. If a computer could take a gender, mine would definitely be male. Slow, lazy, and hates to multitask. I see so much of myself in it. The page cannot be that complicated to open. I should have done nearly everything else. It's teasing me. I'll do a dreaded F5 refresh and see what happens. Positive spinning, but still no result. Oh, now it's popping up at last. Right, how much are you going to fleece these upwards and imbeciles for? £19.99 plus £2.99 postal packaging for a bit of tat. Limited edition of only 2019, so buy quick because it's gonna go. 24 karat gold plated bit of tat. Come with a deluxe presentation case alongside as accompanying certificate of authenticity. Yep, that's one to avoid. Sorry I digress for so long because of my slow computer. I'm now trying to pop back onto the load for me. It wants me to now be stuck watching it for too long. I know, back again. Right, sorry about that. Where are we on? Just on a Wednesday morning. It's a bonus valuable coin. An auction ending in that 1 hour. 2:03 a.m. That sounds a traffic cops playing snooker with cars. Go for red, now go for black. Frowned upon. Notice Gibraltar Christmas 50 pieces. Yep. Well spotted, Jeff. I've already got some on eBay now. And yeah, I actually have it in my hand. But I pre-ordered mine from Pobjoy, and they should be out beginning of next month in the first week. Around the 5th, I think they're aiming to get their orders dispatched. Just saw the new laptop, which is 4 years old. My computer's a lot older than that. I think ruined it, and mine is sulking like a big one. 1999, you got the same email, yeah. What a bit of tat that is. Dun, 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 dun. Can't wait, CJ's as it keeps freezing. Yeah, mine's just awful. Yeah, mine's an all-in-one. Mine's not even a laptop. It's not a old-fashioned computer with a big motherboard on the floor, but it is an all-in-one. So, yeah, I can use it as a desktop more than anything else. Are you selling them, Steve? I will be selling them. I've ordered 2 of the Christmas tree decoration sorts and 4 of the envelopes. Yeah, you can pick any city how you want, Lighty, but not between death o'clock and death o'clock. I'm either awake because I'm in too much pain to sleep, or I'm asleep. So don't imagine being awake out of choice to do a hunt on eBay. Plus, that time of night, there's hardly anything knocking around. Auctions closing, so just buy it nows, and the buy it nows are available all of the time anyway. So better off doing it something like between 11 and 12 at night, because there are still some auctions messing around then. Sod's Law will go for the same item and we'll bid each other up. Yeah, no, I'm certainly up for a bit of daft fun. It sounds good to me. And yeah, some of the things we'll be able to find will be bizarre at times. Yeah, normal people will be asleep 2 feet. Yeah, spot on, Lorna. I agree with that one. I wasn't this morning, but I'm not particularly all that normal. I certainly wouldn't want to be online shopping at that time of day. So if I am up at that stage, I'm normally drugged up, so I'll probably end up buying something totally and utterly ridiculous, like a tent or something. Again, I've done all my sleeping outside when I was in the army. Got no intention of doing that now. Even glamping sounds a little bit hard for me. I like a nice deep bath, particularly in hotels, because I'm not paying a water bill or the gas, so I can then just fill it to capacity. I do like hotel room baths. different times. No, that's cool. Yeah, happy days. Yeah. No, yeah, that sounds cool. I'm up for anything that you come up with. So you're going to give that a bit more thought, like you say, and come up with something. I'm sure. Well, I'm definitely in. I'm sure anyone else is in as well. We'll have to play with that. It's got to be coin related. Yeah. Sounds fun to me. You know, I haven't opened this box for a while. I've got all sorts of weird and wonderful things in it. So that's the Hunting of the Wren. One of the £2 coins that they did in the Isle of Man. As a result of not being able to get the 50p's, I have the Pobjoy disappeared off. And that's last year's colour Cooper Nickel Father Christmas. What's that? These are particularly beautiful as well. These are the Falklands. These are 2017, I think. That's again coloured Cooper Nickel Christmas card with my lovely penguins on them. And they made far too many of these. These are the basic Cooper Nickel 2017s, which is not even an original design. They did that one years beforehand. And they just recycled the actual press to use it again for the next year, which is a bit cheating if you ask me. I forgot I had so many penguins in here as well. First year Falkland Island did the penguins, 2017. They then did 2018. And British Antarctic Territories did 2019. Love me penguins. Very inquisitive little fellows. Great company as well. All this other stuff here. I'm not too sure what the hell that is. Limited edition collecting pack. Nordic Chanel. Prisoner of Towerman. Alaman. Whatever that may be. And another way you could get hold of the Olympic 50 pences when they came out was like that. So you got a specific stamp designed just for the specific sport. And that's obviously your athletics. A little code on the back and all that. Limited edition numbers shown on there. I've got a few of the athletic-y ones. Taekwondo. These are obviously brilliant and circulating, and like I say, all of the stamps are unique as well to these coin cards. Nice little gold ball there. I love that stamp for shooting. Hockey. One of the most boring looking stamps, I think. But weightlifting stamp itself looks good, but I always think that was like a bit of a cheat with doing that coin. It just a little bit too minimalist when you consider the effort they went to for some of the other ones. Cycling could obviously remember the BMXing was in there as well. Oh, we've got a couple of cyclists. We've got a couple of Rowans as well. But I came across a really good one of these a while back. It's not in this box of tricks. I've got it hidden somewhere else. I think I know where I put it. along here. Like I've said before, I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd as well. It's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. These were Isle of Man stamps, not UK ones. All the stamps relating to the Goblet of Fire, which is quite nice. UK brought out these ones. Mini sheet the first with the house badges and Hogwarts badge. Watched that last night. I watched part of it. Then we remembered that we hadn't watched the very last part of the extended versions. I got the don't know what you call them. I'll bring one through in a second. But go here. I'll post it there. But heroes and villains. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, Roger then. Well, I was talking about the Olympic 50p, wasn't it? Again, this is a while back now. I was doing one of my weird, silly searches on eBay for badly spelled items. What else is in here? Intriguing. Look at that. Came across another athletic, which is just basically boring. But I got this one because it had an autograph on the back of it. Does anyone tell me whose autograph that is? If so, I'll be impressed. You see they've handwritten in the bottom, limited edition 87 of 200, so forget that number. They only made 200 with the signature on. Any idea for anyone? I've forgotten myself now. Oh, I know she's a dame, and she won gold medals in the 2012 Olympics. Oh, it's doing my head in that. I should have written it down somewhere. Colin, someone must be able to help me out here. She's a dame. She won gold medal, and she was a runner or whatever. Definitely athletics. Anyone got a clue in deciphering that? Looks like Lucy had. No, it's not that. I suppose I could always Google female athlete dame. They'll probably come up with something or other. That's what we've got in there. Oh yeah, we asked by Amy Bailey at the beginning, which is great news. Kelly Holmes, spot on. That's it. Kelly Holmes. So limited edition autograph by Kelly Holmes on the back of it. And I got that for the same sort of price as you get it, just as a blank. So I was more than happy with that. Oh, look at that. Would you get Adam and Eve it? Right in small pencil there. Can you see that? I obviously had that problem before. I had written it down. Just couldn't see it. Old and blind. Blind and old. Let's get rid of some of my Harry Potter fiascos. Yeah, sounds dodgy. Oh, I have to. This is evidence. Kelly Holmes, Tunbridge. Well, Royal Tunbridge, not Royal Tunbridge Wells. Boom, boom, boom. Right, yeah. Talking about Ultimate Editions. This is the best way to watch any Harry Potter if you're an imbecile like me and you're massively fanatical. Because you get a beautiful box. Inside a beautiful box, you get beautiful goodies. This is past 6 or whatever, the Half-Blood Prince. Bish bash bosh. Inside here, you then get the films in every format you can imagine, which is DVD, Blu-ray, 3D, and you get a disc of extras creating the world of Harry Potter, past 6 magical effects. You also get a little special book in each of them as well. This is creating the magical effects, and you get some fantastic ultimate fan geek stuff which you can't get anywhere else. And on top of that one, you also get these, which are 2 really nice collectible cards. You get 2 per set. Bish bash bosh. Pretty nice one there with Dumbledore, Albus. And these set you back an arm and a leg. You can get hold of these for this one. Not too bad, some of them, particularly part 1, part 2. You've got to make sure you're getting the right ones in regards to language as well, because getting, say, French and things like that. The expensive ones is past 7, part 1 and 2. They cost literally a fortune. Sometimes I've seen these go for 100 quid each on eBay. But again, it's just like all the others. I've got all of these in the Ultimate Edition. It took me a while to get them all. It took me a hell of a long time to get past 7. Again, you got every format you can imagine. This one is creating the world of Harry Potter growing up. Bish bash bosh. So, I don't know what pictures we're opening here, but boom, 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 boom. And yet again, 2 more cards. Oh yeah, the old, you can put it on anywhere kind of codes as well, but that's if you had those in time before all of that ceased to be. I think the ultraviolet and all that moved across now. You still get flicked up, that's about it. Cards which came with these are Voldemort and Neville Longbottom, the one who ultimately slew Nagini, which was one of the last Horcruxes of Voldemort. We've got Lai says this week sees Great British Coin Hut going live for pretty much 12 hours a day. How good is that? It's good if people can think of things to talk about. I'm happy I've got my Harry Potter to fall back on. So no one's specifically asked for any coin to be auctioned. I'm to be fair, 2 hours in, struggling a little bit. But no, it's Kelly Holmes Disney. Someone suggested it. I went, yeah, that's it. And then I noticed I actually had written it down on the envelope. It is Kelly Holmes. Yeah, I picked that all up as a total bargain. Same sort of price as you'd find any of these cards. I used to have them all, and that was one of the best bargains I ever got with these cards when I first got them. Some of these are swaps and doubles and things, but they're on my listings. But I went into like a antique type of shop, bric-a-brac and antiques in a place where I used to go for rest and rehabilitation. God, my mind is a sieve. It really is. It's going on Thames, which is where George Michael lived. But in that shop, I found a box containing all of those, the entire full set, including obviously football, triathlon, and everything else. I found the entire set, and it was valued up at 75 quid, which was what you were paying, if not more, for a set of the Olympics. And this is all in perfect card and perfect nick. I made an offer of 50, I think it was. Came back the following day, and the kind of person who owned that kind of items for the store agreed it. So I walked home drove back to my rehabilitation building with the full set of 29 cards in the box. Did a quick eBay search and found out that the box alone sold for 30, because a lot of people have got the cards but not the box to put it in. So I photographed them and listed them, and before the end of that week, before I came back on the Friday, I sold the box. That was the first thing to go. I think that was 30 quid. And I sold another 6 of the things. Since then, I've been buying and selling them when I find them. But sometimes nothing happens with them for quite a while, and all of a sudden someone will come along and buy 4 or 5 in one go. But yeah, nice way of holding them. The coins are obviously bunk. They're perfect, uncirculated and covered and protected, and pretty rare and unique stamp, I suppose, because they were only created solely for that edition. They never came out in any other format. So that if you're doing like a prize or something in archery or cycling, or these are sort of ideal kind of gifts to give to runners-up or winners. So occasionally some will just disappear, and I'm thinking, I know where that's going. On a couple of occasions, I know for certain, because I posted boxing to a boxing academy. On one occasion, that was the address I had to send it to, which was cool. Right. When I've been looking on the site and I've been buying stuff from Ian's site, one of the things I consider to be a really good value item is the pair of 2015 £2 coins, but it's the pair of the pair. So basically there's 4 coins, 2 of each, which is the warship for Navy, and also the Britannia. Both of the coins, well, all 4 coins dated 2015. You can buy an individual ship for, I think it's £14.95. Buy the set of the ship and Britannia for £24.95, and you can buy the 2 sets, so 2 of each, for £39.95, which I always considered to be a bit of a bargain. I'm making them about 10 quid a coin, which isn't bad considering they only made a mintage of about 650 of each of them. 650,000, should I say. So based on Ian's valuations, and saying that we can auction pretty much anything that we want, but we should be auctioning it at the starting price no less than a third of the asking price. Is anyone interested if I put one of those up as an auction item? So that'll be the 2 pairs of the 2015 £2 coins, the ship and the Britannia. And before I do that, Lighty, if you go on to Ian's Club, whatever he calls it, on the listings, it's on the left-hand side. I think it's a picture of Hector. little bit down it says 50 quid mystery parcel. The price of the 50 quid mystery parcel is 25 quid. And again, that could be a good auction item as well, on the basis that your starting bid on that is a third of the 25, and you're basically going to be getting the equivalent of 50 quid's worth of mystery parcel. Then that's a bit of a win-win as well. So if anyone wishes me to put up either of these two items, which I consider to be really good ones, then please do so. I feel a little bit like I'm taking a piss if I was to just say this is what I'm auctioning up and then me put a bid on it and no one else to bid at all, and me just take what I pick and choose and cherry pick. I don't think that'd be right. I think you would probably be a little bit peeved off about that if that happened. But if someone else is interested in the item, then game on. And the mystery item, we're looking at, what's that, 25 quid, so should be 8 for 24, so we do call it 9, round it off. 9 quid opening bid for a mystery parcel, sells for 25, contents worth 50. That's got to be worth a bid on by any of you. Mystery. Okay, Lorna. Lighty, what's your flick around on that? Oh, we've already got a bid. So I was just about to confirm that the mysteries are still available. So I'm pretty sure they are, and that's the opening bid of 9. Good choice. Before I do a bid myself, or I entice other bidders if they are interested, I just want to double check that there is some still in stock and aren't shown as out of stock. Although I think in that regard, these are probably one of the easiest items to restock on Ian's behalf, as he has an entire store of stuff which isn't listed, which he can mix and match together to make the value of the advertised £50 mystery parcel. Just got a quick flick around myself and just double confirm it's there. And as I'm doing that, I can't obviously see the live stream or the comments because I'm on my prehistoric computers again, which means it's going a little bit slow. I'm on a different page. Come on. Oh, there we go. Loading up. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. So when I open it up on the link I've got kind of saved to it, it opens up on the featured collection. Very top left, there's a big, massive £2 coins. So in Ian's Club wholesale listing, when they're gone, they're gone. And when I click onto that one, most people will jump straight to the next page. My machine has to think about it for quite a long time. First picture on there is the, as he always called it, the HMS Belfast, even though the Belfast hadn't been built by then. That was in the future, but we all know what we mean. We're talking about the ship with the occasional with the flag error, or full flag error as they call it. Just waiting for my drop down box to do something for me. It is sulking. My computer is pants. Right, £50 mystery parcel. Comes up as a value of 25 quid to buy it. But it's actually shown as a 50 quid mystery parcel. So we're looking at the 25 split into 3 with 24 and a little bit of change. Sorry, about 833. So we started at 9. And that's with Lorna, confirming that they are on the site available. They aren't shown as being sold out. I got one of these week or so ago, warm in packaged on coin. Oh, Chris on 10. Well, people bidding on, right? Yeah, £50 mystery parcel, but the mystery parcel, although it says £50, when you go to buy it, it actually shows it's 25 is the cost. But we believe the contents should be totaling 50, but the actual cost to buy is 25. One reminding, the auctions are straight countdowns from now, no resetting. When he does it, on the last one, he turns his back, closes his eyes, so he can't be accused of favouring a bidder. Coin jockeys do not comment who is the top bid. Obviously, during the countdown, when it gets to 10, I will not say anything in regards to any future bids that follow on from 10. So that, yeah, Lighty will be kept in the dark in regards from that. Chris's bid 10. Like I say, I've received one of these already. I liked it a lot. Therefore, I'm bidding 11. Along with my packaged bunk £2 coin, I also got this sheet and a little list saying what they all go for on this site. Basically, entire line of 20 pences, 10 pences, 5p's including a large old style 5, 2s, 1s and halves. And every single coin there appears to be uncirculated. So for that, I consider a jolly good item. And certainly worth having a little bid upon. Well, and you can look at my bid, lol. You can go, it's an old one now, it's out of date. I've done 11. The alien, welcome. I hope you come in peace. This is Earth. Don't know what else to say. If you are looking at taking anyone away in order to do some probes, may I firstly suggest Boris Johnson and secondly suggest Donald Trump. I'm sure that they would be more than happy to be probed, but if you're looking at in regards to how nice people are